Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Seagrain Hart, and welcome back to Idle Game Day Thursday. That is to say, welcome back. Well, technically, welcome back to Universal Paperclips. And, more importantly, today, I'm going to be trying out the Steam version of Swarm Simulator. Let's mute that for now. Play. And today's coffee is a new coffee for me. It is Vermont Maple Bourbon. A small pile of meat, grow a massive swarm of giant bugs. Let's begin by using your meat and larvae to hatch some drones. Buttons along the bottom. Here we can see from how much meat your swarm is generating. Now our drones will gather meat for us automatically, even when you're not here. Keep fetching more drones. We're going to need a lot of meat to keep expanding. It's late. I see, that's why. 1%. By hatchery upgrade, each hatchery generates another larva each second. Trade some meat for the upgrade. More lava. Oh, not lava. Larva. Derp. Back to the meat screen. Alright, so I need 100 drones and 810 meat. And, well, obviously, one. Okay, how do I set it? At... one... Oh, no. 1,000. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. Faster upgrade for your drones. Every faster upgrade will double the unit production speed. Activating upgrade also sacrifices some of the units you're spending. Okay, so that means that they're producing more meat. Yeah, it's nice that they kept the whole @ system. Not bad. So we're producing 614 meat per second. Yeah, so we're producing 2 per second 2 per second per drone. That's what that meant. I think now we're gonna hatch that. Okay, so drones can get their own back on the queens. By sacrificing queens, you can now double how many drones will hatch. Sure, you will lose the queens, but you can make many more drones with the twins upgrade. Let's upgrade twins now. Aha! So it was actually smarter to... like before, it was smarter to wait before you have more than one queen. And then, of course, it's going to be more than one nest, more than one blah, and blah, 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 blah. So this is pretty much... So far, this has been pretty much the same as... the original Swarm Simulator, but just with graphics. Because, like, if we hop over to this, and hold on. Alright, fine. Oh, it's Swarm Sim, that's why. Yeah, because, like, as you can see, there's no graphics. It's the same, but there's no graphics. Yeah, let's do this, let that build up a little bit. Actually, I should probably at least take care of the let me just take care of this stuff. By that. Let's say at 1 million. At 1 million. Copy. 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. 100. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is one annoying thing. I will be glad that that part is gone when I reach this point with the Swarm Sim evolution. Just pop right into it. I'm gonna say 1,000 night books, 500 of those, and 10 of those. Ooh. So I could get to there. Alright, let's Drop in with cookie clicker. Oh dear. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. Let's see. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Alright, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'll let that idle. Of course, this is only going to be doing its thing when it's up, when it's the focused tab of the window. So there's that. Alright, let's pop back in here. I've unlocked territory capturing. Let's go start that out now. Territory we can use to build expansion upgrades for the larva. First, we're going to need to raise an army, though. Check out swarmlings. They're tiny, but get enough of them together, and they can take down anything. Hatch some swarmlings to start them capturing territory. Set custom quantity once again at 100. Save that for now. Buy an expansion. Okay, fine. Produce even more larvae. Keep earning territory to get more expansions. Oh, and you could break anytime. Take a break anytime you like. Storm will keep working whether you're here or not. That's the very essence of an idle game. Nests would require 1,000 queens. We're only at 54. Ooh. Say 10,000. I like that it keeps it. Alright, so if we keep it going at this rate, in 6.5 minutes, it's gonna have enough drones for faster 2. But now it's gonna be in 1 minute, well, 1.5 minutes, because I bought more queens, which means there's more drones coming per second. Now we're at 416 drones per second. But the question becomes, do I do this now? Because that will take most of my drones. Or do I wait? Oh look, I didn't need to wait. Alright, so now at 3, with that. Oh look, it's at 10,000 now. That's right, because 10,000 would be 100 queens. So that means whenever it hits 10,000, we're good. Alright, let's go. Hatch race 3. Oh, wow. What's me? Am I? Ah, I see. Expansions 7. Hatcheries 4. Hatcheries do. I don't remember what hatcheries do. Ah. Hatcheries produce larvae. Trade meat to buy more. Ah, okay. So we're earning 14.1 larvae per second. 1 per second is the default. Plus 4 per second for from bonus hatcheries. Plus 5 from bonus hatcheries. Times 1.45 achievement for the achievement bonus, and then times again by 1.95 from bonus expansions. No, it's times 2.14. Awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Then we can hop over here, do that. That will go as almost 1,000. Those guys. Now I need 29 million, which will take 2 hours apparently. But at the same time, 1,000 will also get us one nest. Alright, we'll do that. That'll get us more drone production. Alright, so now we've unlocked Greater Queens as well. Let's do the nest. Do a nest again. Oh dear. And now we're at 100 of that. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense because I only have the one. Seven territory, 315 territory. Wow. Right now, that's 67.9% of total production, simply because I only have one of these. I have two of them. And now that's only 52% of production. And then when I have three of them, it's going to be worth even more. And then even more, and then even more, and yada yada. eventually we'll reach a point where this is like 0% of production. Because it truly will be 0% of production. Alright, let's swap that to at 1,000 now. Mysteries of energy. Open the energy screen to get started. By constructing Nexus, we can finally gather energy and use it to unleash awesome abilities. When you're ready, build your first Nexus to unlock some abilities. Well, I'm not ready. I need 3.33 trillion. I'm only producing millions. Boom that again. Boom. That is going down rather rapidly, simply because of the fact that the amount of time needed to get it is going down as well, simply for the fact that we are also getting more queens. As well, that is also going down. Once again, because we're slowly getting more queens, which means drones will be increased as well. Why? Because that's just how it works. Grab 6. That's 12. Grab that. And now we're hatching even more queens at a time. Holy shit, look at that number go up. And yes, there will be a point where it reaches the point where it's like I'm instantly producing millions instead of thousands. And of course, it'll be billions and trillions and quadrillions, septillions, sextillions, octillion, whatever's after octillion. Numbers with ridiculously high amount of zeros. I own 10,000 queens. Well, actually, I don't own 10,000 queens. I own more than 10,000 because I still have the nests. Now I don't. But we're producing 36. Oh, shit. We're producing 36 queens per second. Huh. Shit. I didn't even notice I could do that. But, well, apparently I can. Alright, so I'm going to assume this. Is how it's supposed to look, because that's what it looks like in the image. Kind of. Alright, that's and then another 10. Now we're producing 66. That's another 5. Now we're producing 81. Now producing 90. Alright, let's let that grow for a bit there while we hop over and look at this. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's really one of the problems with the cookie clicker. If you alt tab for too long, it'll take a moment for it to register that, oh, wait, no, shit happened. Ah, so close. Oh. Yay, stay hydrated is here. Yay. Fucking worked. Alrighty, let's see. Alrighty. What was it? Bugs. So if I want, so I'll need a couple thousand. All right. Oh, no, I want to zoom to crystal. Put that. That'll give me.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Mute that.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, so bourbon coffee.
Bourbon coffee.
It actually tastes pretty good.
No, I always fall for the same trick when opening my card protectors. I'm trying to tear open the top, forgetting there's a lip on the bottom.
Yeah.
There we go.
Such a dum-dum.
That I am. But I don't have any gum-gum.
Aw, no gum-gum? How could you?
No gum-gum for this dum-dum.
Heh.
Put those ones over there.
Awesome.
Move that over there.
That.
Ooh, cookie clicker.
Yes, cookie clicker. Well, I mean, it's idle game. It's an idle game day, so how can I not play cookie clicker?
Your idle game Thursdays.
Yep, idle game Thursdays. And for those,
That is a fat bug.
yes, it is. Yeah, and for those of you who may be wondering where Clicker Heroes is, sadly, this game right here, Swarm Simulator, is also on Steam. It's free to download on Steam, so yay.
Well, actually, no. You can run multiple games through one Steam.
You can?
Yeah, because I've run Mabinogi and Vindictus through the same Steam. You can't run it on two different computers.
Huh. They must have changed that then.
So basically, you can have. Basically, I tried one time. I had Steam running Mabinogi on my potato desktop because it can run that.
Yeah.
Where I was gonna play Vindictus through my gaming laptop.
Yeah.
But since I already had Steam running game on one computer, I couldn't run on another computer. But what I learned is you can run two games through Steam on the same computer.
Huh. They must have changed that recently. Because before it was...
No, it's been like that for a long time. I did that years ago.
Weird, because when I tried something, it's on the same computer, it said, nope, you're already running something.
Your Steam hates you.
That's probably it.
Let's see.
Let's see, where is it?
Let me try something then. I'll start up Dead Cells. Wait for that to start.
Huh.
Program files times 86. Blah 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 blah.
Holy
blah.
shit! You can.
Wow.
You know what it probably is? It's probably dependent upon the game. Kind of like with the...
Probably because I think you can't run multiple online games or the same game twice.
Right. That could be what was going on. All right, well...
Because I do remember there was a problem with some games running that people would multi-client. Basically, what they would do is they would like double or triple the experience one character would get.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a little bit of cheating.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Damn, I dripped smoothie on myself.
Haha. Oh no, it's not F7. It's... Well, it is F7, but I don't have that up yet.
Or is it?
Oh! I don't know.
You never know, you ninny.
You're a ninny.
Really?
Yes. Yes, we're kindergarten level insults. No you, no you, no you, no you.
That reminded me of the Samurai Jack Scotsman insult. It is a full 20 seconds long.
What? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Mr. Pajama wearing, basket face, slipper wielding, clipe beep bracker, gather open, blade blithering, gummeral, Jesse off looking, schooner neaf, plucky shan, milk drinking, soy face, shilpit, mimouth, sniveling, worm-eyed, hot and blah, violasucci, calibratati.
Who the fuck pissed him off?
My god. Well, it was when he met Samurai Jack.
Oh. He spent a whole 20 seconds.
Yep. I gotta be right back. I think my breakfast is ready.
Woo, food. dum. Oh, hey, look. Terra. Yeah. Progression isn't really exactly happening here. Oh, shit. Wow. They really passed me. I think they might be either playing on mobile or playing every day. Most likely they're like playing every day. Holy shit. Yeah, I think they're playing every day. Whereas I'm kind of like, I've reached a point where I'm only really doing this like once a day, once a week. I know I'd be progressing hell of a lot faster if I was actually properly like pulling this up at least once every day. But I'm not. I don't really exactly have the spare money right now to like just go on here and hit this button and buy a bunch of rubies and buy my progression. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely would do that if I had the spare money for it.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Ooh. Now I've got 60. Yeah, I think I'll do that one first. So pop that. So now they're producing more queens, which means that will hit it faster. Boop. And then 10 again. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, of course it's not going to be that slow anymore.
Or is it?
Because it's I don't know. I stopped trying to figure it out. Scotsman. Holy shit. There was a full second delay between me hitting enter and Twitch registering that I hit enter. A full second.
Hey.
That is crazy. Yeah, I'll wait until 50. 100, well, 150. Jesus. Boop. And boop. Ugh. Alright, I think it is safe to say it's 50,000. Oof. We are producing 83.4 larvae per second.
Oh my.
We've got 9 hatcheries and 17 expansions. Hey, we've unlocked the aquiliomorphs, which look like mosquitoes.
Oh my.
I don't think I'm going to enjoy that. Oh, hey! It's no longer going to take days to get to 3.3 trillion. Now it's going to take 2.5 hours. Hop right back up to that. Grab 50 again. Hop. Oh, shit. Now I'm out. Oh, it was the... Alright, okay. Fair enough. Total, they produce a couple thousand drones per second. Yeah, but yeah, that is one mechanic that I actually did enjoy from Swarm Simulator.
Yeah.
The main thing that you need to be producing is meat. There's only one unit that actually produces meat, and that's drones. How do you improve the production of meat, though? Well, one, you could just sit there purchasing more drones, or you could automate the drone production and get queens. Well, eventually there's going to be a point where you're not producing enough drones to make more queens. So what do? You make nests, which automates queen production. I don't... the only other idle incremental game that I've seen, emphasis on the I've seen part, that has a system like that is Adventure Communist.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's the only other one that has your units produce more units, which produce more units, and then more units, and then the resource. It's the only other one with that system. Because normally with them, you'd be in the meat production, and drones would produce 1, queens would 1 meat, queens would produce 5 meat, nests would produce 50 meat, and so on and so forth. That's how it normally would be. But instead, queens produced drones, nests produced queens, greater queens produced nests, and so on and so forth. That's definitely an interesting mechanic that I would love to see more often in idle games, because it makes things interesting, because it makes you sit there and say, well, what happens when I start producing greater queens? What's going to produce greater queens? What's going to produce that? What's going to produce that? And so on and so forth. What's going to be the end of this line?
Or is there an end?
Yeah, or is there an end? Am I going to continually getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger things that produce the previous things? It's the same thing within Cookie Clicker and Clicker Heroes.
Cookie Clicker is Nightmare Fuel. Don't compare that.
Well, yes, but yeah, it's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing as in Clicker Heroes with the levels. is there an end? Is there it like with for instance with not that this is level 1 million. If I hit 1 million, will there be 1,000,001? Or is 1 million the end? The achievements go up to 1 million. But is that the end? I don't know.
Only find out once you get there.
Yeah, I'll only find out when I get there. Yeah, I was definitely right. I was sitting there, initially I was sitting there questioning, like, I could hit 1 million and then treasure, like the point of no return and then treasure hunter, which is open 10,000 treasure chests. I was debating upon whether which one was probably going to be the very last achievement I get in this game. I was thinking it was going to be point of no return because progress starts slowing. Each transcension, each ascension, you'll reach a point where progress slows down and then stops. Or treasure hunter, which is 10,000 chests, and at the time I was like at maybe 500 chests. Well, now I'm at 4,335 chests, simply because I had it open for like 2 days pretty much a couple of weeks back. So yeah, definitely be hitting treasure hunter long before I hit point of no return. So point of no return is definitely going to be the very final achievement that I hit. And one thing that I will be saying is, as of right now, there may eventually be a point in time where I do not pull up cookie clicker. I've got cookies on my mind, apparently. There will be a point where I do not pull up Clicker Heroes for one of these streams. That will simply because instead of sitting, like I said, went back last week when I swapped this Thursday over from just Clicker Heroes to the Idle Game Thursday. There is going to be a point. In fact, there is a point and I have reached it. There will be a point where progression is so slow that I'm not progressing in the 4, 5, 10 hours that I'm streaming. However long it is that I'm streaming. Because I don't know. Maybe in the future I'm going to be streaming for 12 hours a day. I don't know. Right now, I'm streaming 4 to 5 hours, 3-hour break, and then another 3 hours. That's what I'm doing now. I don't know how I'm going to do it in the future. I might smush it together and say, fuck it, I'm just going to stream 10 straight hours. I don't know. But...
Oh, I unlocked a new outfit.
Woo! Hey, hold up.
Now what?
Ah, alright, dead cells.
What should I get next?
I don't know. Go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But yeah, one thing I will definitely be doing is once I reach the point where I'm hitting these achievements, I will definitely hold off on actually hitting those achievements until Thursdays when I stream. So I'll only... I might do it for... Where is it? These achievements as well. Not these achievements. Where is it? These achievements as well. I might not. But I definitely will be doing these achievements. Obviously not this one, because that one's gonna... because that'd be rather hard for me to sit there and say, okay, I'm at 9,999 treasure chests. Let's close the game and wait until I stream. because with treasure chests, it's randomized when I get a treasure chest. So I might not get a treasure chest the whole 5-hour stream. Or maybe I'll get 5 of them. Or 500 of them. With treasure chests, it's kind of random. But yeah, I will definitely sit there and say, okay, I'm at 3,999. Let's not progress. Let's wait until I stream. That is easier to do than the treasure chests. Because it's simply hit this button so that it's farm mode at 3,999 or 4,590 4,999 or 5,999 or whatever the next achievement is. That's easier. So I will definitely try to make sure I stream each of these Transcendent Zone achievements. I will especially make sure I stream Point of No Return. Whether that's in 2 months, 5 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is going to be. I will make sure I stream Point of No Return. Because that is the whole purpose of, like for instance, before I swapped over to Idle Game Thursdays, it was Clicker Heroes Quest for the End. That's what we're doing with this, and that's pretty much what we're doing with all of the clicker, idle, incremental games, whatever they call themselves. That's the purpose of me playing them. Quest for the End. What is the end of this clicker game so far? Because with the ones that are still in development, like I think Swarm Simulator is still in development, that is, content is still being produced for them. Still. That's not going to change. Unless it has changed. Unless they've sat there and said, okay, we're done with this. We're moving on to the next game. I haven't heard anything in regards to that, so I'm assuming Swarm Simulator is still in production. Unless what's it called? Swarm Simulator Evolution? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Swarm Simulator Evolution. Unless Swarm Simulator Evolution isn't Swarm Simulator 2. That could be it. It could be, because I think online it's... Okay, no, yeah. Yeah, this is version 1.11, but yeah, because like I was going to say, unless like this was like version 0. Something and Swarm Simulator Evolution was version 1.0. Either way, I'm in fact actually going to be right back. I will leave this open on this so you can watch numbers go up.
Okay.
I've returned. Wait.
Oh, you missed a funny moment. That just happened to me.
Oh, what happened?
I'm sitting there going through, killing all the enemies, blah, blah, blah. Well, I get one enemy on a ledge that's like just below, but they can't reach me.
Yeah.
They go YOLO and jump off.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, wow, I didn't even have to knock them down. They did it themselves.
Yeah. How nice of them. Yeah, whatever. Yep, shit. What? Why? There we go. There. I think I'll go until a total 1,000. And yes, there's a very important reason why I have factory production at 0 on the probe design. It is because, simply put, that my factories are outproducing my drones.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
YOLO!
Still,
Well,
did they do it again?
no, I'm just still laughing about that.
Oh. Yeah, so to find out exactly how much they're outproducing my drones, I turned the factory production off.
Huh.
So my drones are not producing more my probes are not producing more factories. But they are producing more drones. Alright, so that is that. Let's hop over here. Give it a second to load. Alright, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, but let's see something. No, of course not. Because it would be 100 billion. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, we got it too. Ugh. Now there's a cookie religion, apparently.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's not a bad sign at all.
When that game starts going all wacko. Starts going batshit insane.
Oh. And then that point where it's just like, the only thing you can sit there and say is, oh. Oh.
So what does this game do? Yes. Oh.
Just, oh. Oh.
Why is this game so bad? Yes.
Oh. There's after that there's just nothing. No more. No, let me. Thank you. Alright, so I can hatch another 100. Alright, let's hatch another 100. Well, that's the abilities. Don't really need abilities. Can't use abilities anyway, because I don't have the energy. Derp. Goon. 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 Swarmling 2. Swarmling 2. And suddenly it's at the top. Right? Yep. No, no. It's not at the top. The Devourer is still at the top. How interesting. It'll be at the top eventually. Eventually I'll be hitting the point where I'm making Swarmling 2s in this as well. Eventually. At some point in some time. In the future. Right, it's 10,000. I see. I don't know what I see, but I see something. You know what? I'm gonna swap it to yeah. 1. No. There we go. Aha. Boom. 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 Oh my god, I've definitely got the shit for that. Boom. 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 Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, missed it. Oh well. We are producing 6,000 queens per second now.
Oh my.
Boop. Meanwhile, we are producing 9.39 million territory, which sounds like a shit ton. I have 20 expansions at once. Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely have that. It's going to take us only 5 minutes to produce 30,000. 30 trillion meat, which is a good thing. I see, that's why. We're earning 39.3 billion meat per second now. Not 39. 91. Why did I say 39? Skadoosh.
Yes.
Woo! Skadoosh!
Skadoosh.
And we are now producing 10,000 queens per second. Because fuck it all. Ooh, ooh, ooh! We have our Nexus. Ah, great. Now we can channel energy. The Nexus gathers into powerful abilities. Energy is slow to gather. Try building more Nexuses to grow it faster. Wait, what? Something is happening. Let's check out crystals. All of your achievement points just turned into crystals. Now every time you earn an achievement, you'll also earn some crystals. These can be thawed into energy, or fused to raise your Nexus capacity, or traded in the shop. Don't use them all at once. So stored energy capacity, which is will take 1 day to fill right now, or I could thaw them and get 7,000. I could do Larva Rush, which is that. Swarm Warp, which is that, but I don't have the energy for that yet. I'm assuming... mutagen. Build 80 expansions or 40 hatcheries to start unlocking the mysteries of mutagen. Is that this? Invasions. Oh, I think that's new. I don't think that's in the original version. Alright, so I need 3.33 QA meat and 625 energy to build another Nexus. I will have that at the current moment in 9.5 hours. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But as I slowly gain each tier, the amount of drones being produced will increase. Which, of course, as anyone can understand, the more drones I'm producing per second equals the more meat I'm getting per second. Which means it's probably not going to be 9.5 hours. It's probably going to be something like 30 minutes or something. Only time will tell. Ooh, thing to click. I don't know what I just clicked. I caught a gold bug. What does that do? Keep a good lookout for more. They'll always grant some sort of reward, sometimes really rare stuff. Once you collect 10, you can spend them on various permanent buffs as well. Check out the new gold bug button to learn more. Gold bug upgrades: Entomologist, Alchemy, Chronomancy, Scarab King. Click spend permanent upgrades. Each time you upgrade the cost of the next upgrade, the cost for the next level goes up. Select an upgrade to learn more. Okay, so Scarab King essentially is gold bugs appear more often. It would be wise. I'm thinking it would be wise to grab that first. Each upgrade level grants +1 per day and increases spawn rate by 10%. Current benefit is 0 per day and 10% faster. So we only get a limited amount per day, which I don't know if that means if we miss one, because it was the game was open, idle, and I was away. If we don't get that one again, or if that means we can only click on them X amount of times a day. I have no idea what that means. Chronomancy is each time you upgrade to Chronomancy, you'll gain a 5% boost to offline or idle time. Current benefit is 0%. Each upgrade increases the duration of elixirs by 10%. Current benefit is 0%. I don't have elixirs yet, so I have no idea what that means. Entomologist. Invest in the study of bugs reduces the hatching cost. Each upgrade increases the number you can hatch by 20%. Current benefit is 0%. So that sounds like that is a passive boost in addition to the other boosts. Yeah, once again, it sounds like it's better to invest into Scarab King right away so that you can get more gold bugs over time.
The YOLO to happen again. Oh, that was funny.
Yep. Ah, okay, so this is elixirs. Swarm Supporter, Arcane Amplifier, Elixir Mega Pack. Ah, so it's kind of like the gilding in Clicker Heroes. Okay. Yeah, of course we've got that. That's strange. We were supposed to be able to spend it on... Oh, okay. So yeah, like the real money stuff and then the crystal stuff. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, once again, if I had the idle cash just sitting there, I definitely would spend money on these games. But I don't. So I'm not. Alright, so we've got Conduit Elixir. Your Nexus's supercharge, making them able to capture 4 times as much energy for 2 hours. Cost 10 crystals. Your drone's Feast Elixir. Your drones hunger for even more meat, forcing them to work 100 times as fast for 2 hours. Cost 10 crystals.
Ooh.
Rage Elixir. Your territory units enter a furious rage, enabling them to capture 10 times as much territory as normal for 2 hours. Cost 10 crystal. Warp Elixir. Bend space itself to make 2 hours of time pass in a single minute. Cost 10 crystal. Woohoo Elixir. Oh my.
Woohoo Elixir?
Yep. That's the safe for work version of sex.
Oh yeah, the Sims version of sex.
Yep. The love is in the air, or whatever the bug equivalent is. Larvae are produced 5 times as quickly for 2 hours. Cost 10 crystal. Oh, I see. Cool. So when it dulls out, that's it swapping to idle mode. That makes sense. I'm assuming it's probably it probably means it's takes up less resources of the computer. That's what I'm seeing. So like pack of lightning. That's 4 of the conduit elixirs. Pack of gluttony. That's the food elixir. Pack of fury. That's the territory. Pack of space time. That's that. Love bugs. Pack of love bugs. Oh, that's amusing. And of course we've got the shards. We could get 1 shard for 20 crystals, 5 shards for 80, or 10 shards for 140. I'm probably not really going to be using this shop, as I probably will be shoving the crystals into energy production somehow.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
You're excused. Alright, so there's that. There's that, and there's that. Like, for instance, like, as I said, I could very easily just pop that, thaw 7,500 energy, and then do a couple swarm warps. I could very easily do that. And that will warp time 2 hours into the future. And yes, I do like that it says this right here: warp time around your swarm. Oh, each warp will skip your swarm 15 minutes. 15 minutes forward in time. This ability costs. As much as I'd love to, I can't. So each warp will skip. Its ability costs 2,500 energy to use. So 10,000 or 4 would warp it 1 hour. Wait. 30. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah. Warning though is it says right up here, warp time around your swarm, instantly travel into the future, 15 minutes into the future, does not produce energy. So if I would have warped 15 minutes into the future, however much energy I would have gained in that 15 minutes, I wouldn't get. But everything else would jump 15 minutes in the future. So there would, so yeah, like, and not just that, but just like maybe 10 minutes ago when it said 9 hours or 9 days or whatever it was, now it's down by I think it was 9 hours, but like now it's down by 1/3. Now I'm going to be making it in 3.5 hours instead of 9.5. And there's another one of those bugs.
Oh my.
Yeah, but that is the wonder of, but like, once again, as I said, that is because I'm getting more nests, therefore I'm getting more queens, therefore I'm getting more drones, therefore I'm getting more meats. Yes. And once again, that is one of the things I love about this game. I love about Adventure Communists. It's because, once again, I don't ever see that system in idle games. Like, even in Adventure Capitalist, that's not the system. The system is generally each unit produces money, period. There's another one of those bugs. Yeah, very rarely will you see us. In fact, so rarely that I've only, of the like hundreds of idle games that I've played, I've only seen that system where each new unit produces the previous unit instead of more money or meat or gemstones or whatever the currency is. And because of that, if you look, I have 18 billion drones. We are making an increasing number of drones per second because the number of queens we have also increases per second. It eventually will snowball to the point where I'll have like one of one unit, like further down the line, I'll have one of that one unit, that whatever the highest unit I have at the time, and that unit will be producing the next unit, and then the next unit, and then the next unit, and then slowly down the line to the point where the queens are producing octillion amount of drones. It will snowball to that point, and it will keep snowballing at an exponential rate. Because that's how it works. That's how that system works. As each one increases, as each tier increases, the previous tier increase even faster. As you get higher tiers, the lowest tier exponentially gets larger. At a ridiculous amount. A completely ridiculous amount.
Oh my.
Yeah, like for right now, the Queen production is pretty much in the like millions.
Yeah.
Of drones per second. Well, right now it's at the thousands, but uh-oh. I just got a shard.
It may.
Interesting. One of your units, your army will capture territory faster, larvae will spawn faster, and so on and so forth. When you gain a shard, it's given to one of your currently unlocked units at random. Get enough stacked up, and you'll unlock the golden version of that unit. Good luck finding more. Alright. What was the shard put on? Is it not going to show me? Oh, I see. It does show me. It's on the Queen. Interesting. Boom. 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 Alright, let's get that to 10,000 queens per second again. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Let's let that idle once again while we swap over to Clicker Heroes. Boop. Wouldn't mind knowing why that happened. Must have been because of the Easter event? Maybe? I don't know. So we go down the list. And now go into progression mode once more. All right, because like it's at 100,000. I may have to up it to 1 million. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna up it to 1 million. That's 10 million. Why not? Elixirs. Elixirs do many awesome things like increase larva production or speed time itself. They're pretty rare to find from golden bugs, or you can trade crystals for them if you want to. Open the Elixirs menu, use them, and check their tooltips to see what they do first. Good luck finding more. So golden bugs can. So it seems like golden bugs can get you pretty much everything from the shop over time.
Oh my.
Because I got the carapace shards, which I could just sit there and purchase some carapace shards. And I also just got an elixir as well for free. In fact, I got a 2-hour time warp elixir, which is interesting. So I could sit there, see what it's at now. Yeah, let's see. See if that affects everything. Yeah, that's affecting everything. So, Swarm Warp doesn't affect energy. The Elixir does affect energy. Yeah, it seems I can also get crystals from the bugs as well. Oh, and we can purchase that. Let's wait until the elixir runs out. Alright, let's hit that. Oh, and now it's at Meat Rush, which instantly create more meat. Each rush adds 2 hours of meat production instantly. Currently, that's 905 QA meat. This ability costs 1,200 energy to do. At the moment, we have 1,789, so we could theoretically do one of them. Alright, so let's run through everything.
Meat.
Yes, meat. Alright, let's see. That can do that. That can do that. That could also do that, which in turn could do that. Holy shit, talking mushrooms.
Oh.
That is going up fast.
Oh my.
Alright, and now let's hatch 10 of those. Now we've unlocked hives, which is essentially bigger nests. So now we're producing nests per second. Because of greater queens. And then once we get hives, or 100,000, at least 100,000 greater queens, we'll be producing greater queens per second.
Oh my. Even better queens.
Exactly. Alright, and then let's run through that, I'm gonna wait until I have at least, screw it, let's just do that. And then do that. That again. That again. That again. That again. That again. That again. Boom. Boom. Ah, the drones. Of course. Not the drones. Larva. Larva. Derp. Yeah, that's going to be incessantly going up until we hit probably 10 million drones. Probably. Yeah, because it's currently going to take all of our drones. Oh! Let's do that. Hatch 13. Then do that. So yeah, now we're producing 52 nests per second. Which of course is increasing the amount we're producing queens per second, which of course is drone per second, and then meat. Right now we're at 128 trillion meat per second. Alright, there's a Scarab King. You know, it's possible that we might only be yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Oh.
I think that number there, I think we can, before I grabbed the Scarab King, I think we actually could only get 10 scarabs per day. So now we can get 11 per day. I'm thinking that's what that 1 of 11 means. Because that was the plus 1 per day. So I think that's what that means. But once again, I don't know if it means I can only click on them or they'll only appear. But yeah, that's definitely a lot of scarabs. But yeah, again, I don't know if that means that's how many times I can click on them or that's how many times they'll appear. So if I have this open up and I'm away for a couple of hours, I missed them. I suppose I'll figure that out once it happens.
Ish.
Alright, my maximum energy is still 10,000. I think what I'm gonna... Oh, there's a scarab. Didn't want to risk not hitting it and being like, oh, yep, nope. It was because I could only... They'll only appear 11 times a day. I could risk it, but that wouldn't be very smart. Each produces 0.505 energy per second. In total, they produce 0.1 energy per second. So essentially, it takes 10 seconds for this number to tick up.
It's a big crystal.
Yeah, it's
the
about...
only thing I take away from it, that's a big crystal.
Yeah, that's how long it takes. Thereabouts 10 seconds. So of course, like as the pattern goes, I'm expecting once we hit 66 greater queens, we'll unlock the faster production. And we'll yada yada the whole system. Because, you know, yada yada.
Yada yada the whole system.
Yep. Right, because it's 10,000 per queen. So that's 40, which means we're producing 160 nests per second, which means that is going down. Eight more greater queens. Brock!
Alright, was the car able to start again this morning?
I don't know. I haven't checked yet.
You idiot.
I'll check after stream.
You're supposed to already have checked yesterday.
Oh!
Die to this motherfucking boss.
Heh.
Fucking boss.
The damn boss. I just can't
This
produce...
room that the time... Oh, it's in this room that... No. In this room, the timekeeper will... What happened again? No, I can't just break the door down. Oh.
Oh dear.
Hi, timekeeper.
Heh. So now producing more larvae per second. I could do this. In fact, I will do that. So that's 1 million larvae. Oh, we're at 10 million queens. So let's pop that. Huh, interesting. Guess it's not 66.
Let's finish this.
Oh, no, there it goes. Alright, so now they produce 8 nests per second. Boop that. Boop that. Oof. That.
Shotgun to the face.
Hey, shotguns.
And well. And he teleports through a time.
Shotguns to the face time.
Ooh, new outfit.
Ooh, outfits.
So those, grab that. The classic temporal outfit.
Oh, I see. What do I see?
Everything.
Oh, of course.
To the high peak castle where I'm gonna die, gonna die, gonna die.
Why would you want to die?
No, it's not that I want to die. I'm gonna die.
Oh, you have no choice.
Exactly. Road. Grab more Healy juice.
No.
And up to the castle. Where the king's gonna shove his sword up my ass.
Oh my. How very kinky.
Hello, big statue of the king.
Alright, we're producing 272 nests.
Die. You have a lot of health.
272 nests per second now. Let's see. Thaw.
Okay, I've never gotten that message before.
What?
Body desecrated. You only lost one cell. That's all I had.
Well, sucks to be you then. Alright, so... Boom. Boom.
What the hell is with that pose? Come closer. I won't cut you, don't worry. I am the tailor. I can fix up some proper clothes.
Heh.
I struck a deal with our mutual friend, the collector.
Heh.
You bring up the templates, I will craft it for you. Alright.
Alright.
Oh. Concierge outfit looks pretty close.
Huh.
Oh no, I lost my gun. Oh, neat.
Okay, so right now it's going to take 19 hours and 33 minutes to make enough nests for the next upgrade. But, will that be the same in 10 minutes? Probably not. Because each time we produce more greater queens, that number will go down.
Oh my.
Because the queens will increase. Because more greater queens means more nests per second. Which, of course, as we already know, and as I've said like 5 times now, that trickles down. Of course, there's no timer on this one because we don't have hives yet. Once we have hives, then there will be a timer.
That's cool. The outfit's glow changes when you're attacking.
Nice. That sounds fancy.
It is.
Oh my.
Take the chest.
200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 200,000, 300,000, and we're now at 1 million. So now we have 178 greater queens, which produce 1,424 nests per second. Which means every 7, 8-ish seconds, we'll be able to hatch one more greater queen. And of course, as the number of greater queens increases, that amount of time decreases.
Oh my.
Because they're producing more nests per second, and we need nests in order to hatch more greater queens. Like, for instance, nests take 1,000 regular queens to hatch. But what happens when you're producing more than 1,000 queens per second because of the nests? Well, it snowballs. So, like, as you can see, as I'm talking, the amount of queens, the amount of nests that we can hatch is increasing at an exponential rate. In fact, watch. I'll hit this button, and it will instantly hit 10, pretty much in like a split second, maybe a couple of seconds. It will hit, once again, 10 million queens.
Oh my.
See? It took like maybe a second and a half to hit 10 million queens again. And if I were to do it again, even faster. Again, even faster. In fact, now it's pretty much instantly at, right now we're producing 32.9 million queens per second.
Oh my.
And now we're producing 3,680 nests per second. Which means every like 3.5 seconds, we'll be able to hatch another greater queen. There's that. There's 400 more greater queens. So now it's every 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds, in fact. Because we're producing 6,984 nests. Well, let's do it again. Add another 100. Now it's 8,000 nests. Let's do that. Pop that. Pop that. And yes, we did decrease the amount of nests we're producing per second, but we did also double their productivity. Actually, no, we didn't double their productivity. That would be doubling their productivity. Kind of. That is, halves the resources, so we can produce more right away. Oh, now we could do that one. So now we're producing even more queens. And as you can see, once again, it's instantly hitting millions. Oh, and now we're at 10 million nests, which is producing 120 million queens. And yep. Snowballs like crazy. We're at 500 greater queens once again.
I hate the guy that talks to servers, God. It's a bullshit place. Fucking toxic sewers. Whee!
Alright, let's pop that. Pop that again. Ah, we're out of drones. That would be why. Alright. Shove as many of that as I can. That's as many as I can. I think I'll wait. Ooh. Could spawn 7. Ooh. I could do that.
To the ancient sewers.
Oh! Ancient sewers, you say?
Yes.
I see. I don't know what I see, but I see.
You see everything.
Oh. Of course. Huh. We've been live for 2 hours now.
Neat.
Yeah, now, and as you can see, now we're producing a total of 28.9 thousand nests per second, which means it takes less than a second for us to make enough nests to hatch another greater queen.
Oh my. So many queens.
Now it takes less than a third of a second, as we're at 37,000 nests per second. So essentially what that's saying is we're producing 3.
Hey, curse chest, I don't care.
Essentially what this is saying is we're producing enough nests to create 3.7 greater queens per second. Now we're producing enough nests to make 4.5 greater queens. Now it's 5.3. Now it's 6.1. Oh.
More queens.
Indeed. More queens.
All the queens.
Every last queen. Now we're at 6.5. And I'm actually going to let this roll through for a while. Convert energy crystals to that. The next one. Oh, we can only own 5 nexuses to this thing. Alright, let's see. Let's say... Boom. So now I've got 30 bats. Let's see. Alright, let's take a look at cookie clicker. Let that run through so that it can register that it's changed. Get a moment. A couple more moments, and we're good. Alright, let's see. Can we do that? No, we cannot, because it requires more than 100. But we could do this. That's all we could do. As it's billions. Alright, and of course let's take a look at this. Let's run that through again.
Cookie clicker when it's slowly becoming demonic.
Yep. And of course you sit there and are like, remember when this game was about making cookies? I don't, because apparently now it's about evil grandmas.
Evil grandma summoning Cthulhu.
Which is a sentence I never thought I would have to say.
It's a game about evil grandmas trying to summon Cthulhu with the power of cookies. Wholesome fun for the whole family.
That's bullshit if I've ever heard any.
Well, I mean, that's like, the, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator.
Oh, dear God.
A nice, friendly game. Or you could play it wrong, and it becomes a nightmare.
Hell! Welcome to hell. Population, you.
Welcome to hell. Population, your ass.
What?
Table for one?
Oh, yeah, shit. Oh well. You having fun there?
Yes.
Alright, so long as you're having fun.
Oh, excuse me.
You are excused.
Yay.
But you are not allowed to leave the table. We'd get 7 ancient souls if we were to transcend right now. But
Ultra Pro started putting holographic stickers on card sleeves.
Huh. So at 20, we're at 17. We're gonna wait until 24, so that the 25th one would be transcensions. Hey, ruby. Hey, we're at 28 rubies.
Ooh. That one time when all your heroes turned into freaking birds.
They're kind of still birds.
Again?
No, the ones that I hadn't purchased are still birds. I have no idea why that happened, but
Oh, some of them are stuck.
yeah, they're stuck because I haven't purchased them yet.
But that was funny though. They turned into birds.
I don't know why. I'm thinking there was some event that I missed or something.
Probably why you had it running in the background. Some event happened.
Probably.
Like you clicked your something odd bird.
Yeah. That is entirely possible that is what was going on. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum ba 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 bum.
You know, I gotta laugh about the whole world legacy uh archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
You would have no idea that they're all world legacy monsters. Because it doesn't say that. Because it doesn't say that in their name. It says World Chalice in their name.
Huh.
Or chosen by the world.
Huh. Learn something every day.
Yep.
Let's see. To purchase one, it would cost literally one Googleplex to purchase this person.
Oh my.
No, not one Googleplex. One Google. Googleplex would be. Googleplex would be E 10,000, I think.
Or is it?
I don't know.
It's like the main normal monsters are called like chosen by the world chalice, crowned by the world chalice.
Huh. Interesting.
And now we got the guard dragons.
Interesting naming system they got there.
Yep.
Doesn't quite exactly make sense, but okay. Sure, let's go with that. Alright, let's pop that open, see this. Oh, we're under 1,000 drones.
Such an interesting
Yep.
Beckoned by the wheel chalice.
Oh. Let's see, that would be 50 billion. We're at 22 million. Clicking gets us a 691,000. Suppose I could close. Yeah, I'll close that down. Free up some RAM. Pop that over that. I think I'll probably keep this round up until I can ascend for 100,000. Let's start quest. New mercenary.
Lots of gold.
Yep.
Lots of gold.
Indubitably. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum. Oh my. Oh my. Brack. I could increase the chance of primal bosses, but I think I'm gonna wait until I have a couple 100,000 hero souls before I level him up some more. I mean, yes, that will increase the chance of primal bosses, which of course in turn will increase the amount that I'll be ascending for, but I'm gonna wait. I could, let's see, how much would it, yeah, it's gonna take a bit amount. Yeah, I could do that one. So that's a 10,000% more gold from treasure chests.
I forgot I had this trap card.
Oh, what trap card?
Transmission gear. During damage calculation, if your monster battles an opponent's monster, play rock, paper, scissors with your opponent. Make the losing player banish the battling monster they control face down.
Huh.
Oh god.
That's definitely an interesting thing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I definitely will be pumping at least one ancient soul into a pony boy so that I get 1000% more
Pony boy.
more primal heroes from the primal bosses. That
Look,
could
there's a fish.
that could be why this person is.
Have you not noticed the fish on your screen?
What? What fish? I don't see it anymore.
Oh, you must have clicked it, or it disappeared.
Yeah, there was a fish earlier, but I clicked on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that might be what's. I'm thinking they put. This person put.
Oh, you clicked it. There it goes.
Yeah.
There's a little delay there.
Yep. That's like maybe 10 seconds of delay. Yeah, I'm thinking they put one, maybe two hero souls in, not ancient souls into Pony Boy, and that's why they exploded.
Pony boy.
That's possible because like a couple of weeks ago they were going like 800, 850, 840, not 840, but like 860. It was like very small incremental increases, but then suddenly, like I think it was last week that I noticed suddenly they were like at 1,000, 1,500, and now another week later they're at 2,700, and of course Nicklet is also doing that. I think Shadowbreaker is also progressing. Yep. Alright, we're starting to reach the point where we need more than 100,000. Well, more than E100, not 100,000. We're way past 100,000.
I like how most of the legacy mobs are normal.
Just normal. Nothing fancy. Just normal.
Yep.
What was my highest? Alright, so 1,254 is my current highest. I could try and go for higher than that this time around. I might get it, might not. All depends upon how quickly or how much I progressed this stream. But I'm slowly reaching the point of E100, which is good, because that will unlock this person, which will let me click them to get that bonus. I think we've been away from this for long enough. Oh, we've definitely been away long enough. That's double the amount of Greater Queens. Alrighty. 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 Boom, boom, boom. That's almost done. We're at 18 of that. Oh, wait. Ooh. That's 1,000 of that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's swap to 10,000.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. And screw it. Alright, let's see, we're at that. We could do that. Don't want to. Let's do that. Let's see. Alright, the next Nexus at the moment is going to be unlocked in 3 hours and 54 minutes.
Oh my.
But it's mostly going to be the, because of the energy, though.
Energy.
I don't know. Could be because of the,
Shiny bug.
Could be because of the
bug.
larva.
Crystal with birds. Larva bug. Horny bug.
Oh my.
The ant with like the horn on it.
Oh, the drone?
Yeah, it's a horny bug. Yep.
Alrighty then.
Yep.
We're doing that now.
Yep. Deal with it.
Alrighty then. Now we're at 71,000 nests per second. We are at 10 million, 11, 12, an increasing number of millions. Let's just say 20 million queens per second. We're at 20 trillion drones per second, and we're at 275 quadrillion meat per second. And we have 27 quintillion meat. Oh. $79,000. 87,000. We are 10% of the way to unlocking our first hive.
This card.
Which card?
Which is Strike. If your opponent negates the normal or special summon of a monsters, or the activation of a card or effect, destroy all cards your opponent controls and in their hand.
Oh my.
It's basically just fuck you. What are you doing?
Typing.
Oh.
We are now at 12,000 greater queens, which is 102,000 nests per second. Which means at 100,000 greater queens, we will be producing 1 million.
Oh my.
Right, it's 8 expansions or 40 hatcheries. We are at 32 expansions and 18 hatcheries. Alright, let's set the custom to at 100 million. Holy shit. We're at 1 billion queens per We're at 1 billion queens per second now.
Oh my.
Oh my god, we're almost at 1,000 larvae. We're almost at 1,000 larvae per second. Yeah, I think I'll do that first. And then pop along that, make that faster. Cost how much energy? Okay, so yeah, we got spare. Awesome. Yep. Oh, neat. As well as another ability we've also unlocked, a new type of creature, night bugs. Hatching night bugs will increase the amount of energy that we can collect.
Oh my.
So sitting here, saying that, let's just hatch 100. Alright, so Vate's hatched 100 night bugs, which your night bugs increase energy stores by 1.45 times. Hatching more can raise this to a maximum of 6 times. So, right now, the maximum is in fact 14.5 thousand, as opposed to the 10,000 we had before. See, it'll take 3 minutes to get that, 9 minutes to get that. We've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Humpty Dumpty.
Sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty.
Had a great fall.
Humpty Dumpty.
Was actually a cannon. Still laugh about that.
Yep.
It was actually a cannon that fell.
Yep.
But the fact that the story doesn't mention anything on what Humpty Dumpty is pretty gruesome.
Yep. Over time, everyone just assumed it was an egg.
Yep.
No. No, it's not an egg.
It's a cannon.
It's a cannon. Pop over to this. Factories are still out producing our wire drones. We can see that because wires are perpetually at 0. Which is because we're producing 2.4 sextillion inches per second, but then the factories are turning around and making 2.4 sextillion per second. So once that is higher, once this is higher than this, whatever. Once the wire drones are finally outproducing the factories, our factories will then therefore be at 100% efficiency.
Oh my.
Which is what we want them to be. It very much is what we want them to be.
I don't know what I did.
I don't know either.
Okay. It's okay. Still laugh. Yesterday while playing Sniper Elite, looking up info on freaking super ancient languages of Linear A and Linear B.
Yep.
Turns out Linear A actually is partially translated.
Huh.
Where Linear B is not translated, but they suspect that it actually wasn't a language at all.
Interesting.
It was actually like a symbol type thing.
Interesting. Because Linear B is supposedly evolved from Linear A.
Here's some of the current info they have. Linear B consists of around 87 syllabic signs and over 100 ideographic signs. These ideograms, or signifying signs, symbolize objects or commodities. They have no phonetic value and are never used as word signs in writing a sentence.
Huh.
That's why they can't decipher it.
Interesting.
They figured out that it's not even a language at all, just like symbols.
Interesting.
Emojis.
Interesting.
Ow. But yeah. And it also was confined to administrative text.
Interesting.
Yep. Very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Yeah, they predict that it was the earliest one, Linear A, was around 1800 to 1450 BC.
Huh.
Used by Crete, Aegean Islands, and blah blah blah, that stuff.
AKA the Minoan Greek civilization.
Yep. Linear A.
And then Linear
Linear B was 1425 to 1200 BC.
Or the Mycenaean Greek civilization.
Yep. Oh, they used it in Thebes. Neat.
Yeah, that was a part of Mycenaean Greeks. Yeah, and it's funny. A lot of the gods in like Bronze Age to like Iron Age Greece came from Mycenaean Greece. Not Minoan Greece, Mycenaean. We know nothing about Minoan Greece, except that it was there.
Yep.
That's all we know. It existed.
But yeah, they actually found earlier language than that.
There's an even older language?
Sumerian. 33,000 to 3,000 BC.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, the Mesopotamian area was one of the first areas that was colonized. Well, I say colonized. Well, yeah, no, colonized would be the appropriate term. Because everything had to have been colonized at one point. Yeah, it's like, but it's funny. People don't mention this part, but technically, both Egypt and the Mesopotamian area city states before Akkad came around and took over that area. Before all of that, there was an area that was like reaching the point where you could sit there and say, okay, civilization exists. Farming, in its initial sense, was formed in around the Phoenicia, the not Lebanon, actually pretty much, yeah, the Israelite area of the world. That's where farming was originally invented. But the problem was they couldn't quite figure out how to make the crops grow again. They couldn't quite figure that out. So they failed before they became a civilization. The survivors of that drifted off towards the Nile River basin and the Mesopotamian basin, and that's where Egypt and Sumer came from.
I have no idea what half of what you said because it was breaking up most of the time.
Wow.
I sent you messages in Discord, you idiot.
Well, here's the thing. It's in streamer mode. I can't. I'm not alerted of the things.
You should pay attention then. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's boom that, and then hop over on here. Boom that, boom that, boom that. Pop that again. Turn around and wait for it, and boop. Boom. Oh, we're at 73% of that. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be 11 per day. Resets and yep, there we go. 11, 0 bugs available to catch. 11 possible every day. Resets in 7.5 hours. All right, so we're at 258,000 or 26 greater queens per second. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Oh man, oh dear. Quintillion. Alright, so at the moment it's 18 hours before I unlock the ability to make one more Nexus. Yes, I want to thaw. We've got that, so now it's down at 8 hours. Could do a couple of them.
I'm not back.
Welcome back.
Boop. Yeah, to think. They found something older than the mostly undecipherable language.
Yep.
The Sumerian proto-literates. is what they call it.
Eh.
The language of ancient Sumer, and a language isolate that was spoken in Mesopotamia.
Yep.
Mesopotamia.
Now each greater queen produces 16 nests per second.
It went extinct between 2000 to 1800 BC, but then was used as classical language until about 100 AD.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
So interesting. Outbound packet loss rate is 0.0%.
Oh my.
Fandangos.
Fandango?
Yes. Fat bug. Fat bug.
Fat bug.
I saw Fat Squirrel out there again.
Yeah, fat squirrel.
Just sitting there eating seeds off the ground as usual.
Yeah, as usual. And of course, Powerline Squirrel and Friends is fine. We are now at enough nests being produced for 12.7 greater queens per second. Once shit. Once again, let's pop over here. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oh. Oh, hey. Sweet. I was able to gild a hero.
Ooh.
Oh my. Alright, let's go.
Shiny hero.
That one, and then that one. That one some more, that one some more, that one even more, and we're up. Oop. we are at 62,000. If we were to ascend right now, we'd get 62,000.
My.
But as I said, I'm going to hold off on ascending before I can hit 100,000.
Oh yeah, you can get that. Or you could just about get that one ridiculously expensive hero.
Yep. Yay! Free Clickstorm.
Yay.
And
Clickstorm.
another guild. $68,000.
Primal King Stony Bloop. Early on, you got primals, but you had no idea what their name was.
Yep.
Because they died immediately.
Yep. Just bleh. Bleh. Oh, we are almost at 100,000 combo of the clicks.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. And we are at 24.9 million cookies per second. Oh, if only I got that one golden cookie that gives you 777 times production. Some of the golden cookies are crazy. Nope, I don't want to ascend yet.
Cookie clicker.
Cookie clicker.
It's a nice game about clicking cookies.
Absolutely.
Or so you thought.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like, or so you thought. Well, then, what's it about?
Yes.
Oh my. Just, oh. Oh dear. I see. Forgive me, for I have sinned.
Good, mate. Epic good. You tell me a game is for free? Let me check this out.
What game?
Transistor, it said.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's available free for now.
Yeah, they're giving you 2 free games per month.
My.
Yeah. It's kind of like the
Touch.
It's kind of like the daily Steam deals, but free game.
Loading your order. You saved $19.99.
Huh. What's Transistor again? Isn't that one of the platformy roguelikes?
Let's see, where's the description? Sci-fi themed action RPG that invites you out an extraordinary as a fight through a stunning futuristic city.
Huh.
Yay for a random free game.
Yep.
World of Goo. I already got that on Steam. I don't need it again. Satisfactory.
Hey.
Borderlands 3.
Still shaking.
Guns with legs.
I'm still shaking my head at that.
All the people view bombing the previous games on Steam because it's a timed Epic exclusives.
Yep. Making them sit there and say, we're starting to double think about putting our game on Steam. Maybe we shouldn't.
Dangerous driving. From the creators of Burnout.
Oh.
Oh jeez. My ant traps leaked all over the place here.
Oh dear.
Splap. Splap. Just splap that up a little bit. Put that there. Just,
Oh my god, we're producing more than 1,000 larvae per second.
Splap that up a little bit. Sloop that.
Huh. Cool.
Anyway.
There's a leaderboard.
Wait, what?
Apparently there's a leaderboard for
What?
Swarm Simulator on Steam.
Why?
I don't know. But I just know that I'm a 178,000th place in for larva spawn.
Why aren't you first?
Because I'm new to the game.
I don't care, you're supposed to be first.
Oh my fucking lord in heaven!
What?
Person in first place, 1.7E plus 214,506.
Oh my, that's a lot.
Yes, that's a 1 followed by more than 100,000 zeros.
It's a double Google. Spell break.
Oh.
It's an interesting looking battle royale game.
Indeed.
Magic.
What?
It's magic.
Magic the Gathering?
Magic battle royale.
Oh, a Magic Battle Royale. I thought you meant Magic the Gathering.
No.
Oh. But Magic.
If it was Magic the Gathering, it'd be called Magic the Gathering.
Point.
You idiot.
Well, I never said I was smart.
Okay, I'm laughing at the new Hades update.
Oh.
The murder, death, kill. The murder, death, kill update. That's what it's.
That shouldn't be amusing. That really
But
should not be amusing.
But it is.
But it is.
Far Cry Primal.
Oh.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh.
Subnauseous Below Zero.
Subnauseous. I still laugh at that. Where is the achievements? I think that's that's the achievements. Alright, so let's see, 100,000 Greater Queens, 50 expansions at once, 5 Nexuses, 100 expansions, but that, Swarmlings, Roaches, Stingers, Locusts, Cleomorphs, Arachnomorphs, Giant Arachnomorphs, build my first hive. Build that.
It's got Dauntless on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh well, they're gonna have Dauntless.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could just get it directly from Dauntless.
Yeah. Interesting. Unlock
But
a new unit skin. Oh, I think that's the gold thing.
oh my.
Roaches, arachnomorphs, and here's the ones that I've actually accomplished. Finish the tutorial is an achievement. Oh my. Unknown achievements.
Oh my.
Probably gonna have something to do with ascending.
Probably.
Well, that was actually quite a bit of a number of achievements.
That it is.
What the fuck was that? Oh.
It was me fapping.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
Bwamp.
Womp womp womp.
Factories are still outproducing the drones.
Oh my.
Boop.
So, pre-ordering Rage 2 Deluxe Edition, you get Rise of the Ghouls expansion,
Uh-huh.
Wasteland Wizard cheat codes,
Uh-huh.
a battle standard, a progress booster, Nicholas Rain armor and cellular pistol,
Uh-huh.
the exclusive mission Cult of Death God,
Uh-huh.
a mutant monster truck skin,
Uh-huh.
and the Doom BFG.
Uh-huh.
Just uh-huh.
I see. A big fucking gun.
Yes.
I don't care that there's a movie out there called Big Friendly Giant. BFG will always mean big fucking gun.
Yes, cause Doom.
Doom. Who? Who?
Who?
We're at E103.
Who? You can almost afford him.
Or her. It's a her.
Or are they? Dun dun dun.
I don't know.
I don't think they know.
Huh? Well, with with how things are going today, I don't think anyone knows.
Yep.
Boop. Holy shit. The Masked Samurai.
Oh my.
And don't forget,
If your window is open, you can shut.
no. Salvage. Yes. We are now at 81.
Oh my, look at all that death.
Yep. We are now at 81,000 hero souls. Only
The
about...
Masked Samurai. Gilded Hero.
Oh, excuse me.
Whoosh.
Tasty.
Yes, it is an energy drink that is flavored like cotton candy.
Oh my.
I like this news thing. H2.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to know about Rage 2 right fucking now.
I'm listening.
Rage 2 an explosive, over-the-top adventure through an unforgiving wasteland surrounded by vicious factions and mutants taste for bloodshed, and dropped into a wide-open world where an armed and armored vehicle is the traveler's best friend. Your road ahead won't be easy, but it sure as hell will be fun.
Huh.
I mean, it's Rage.
Yeah. When isn't Rage fun?
Rage 2 is an explosive, over-the-top adventure through a brutal and unforgiving wasteland. My god, and then it repeats the earlier sentence. I am one.
Huh.
Ooh. ID Software met Avalanche Studios and they had a beautiful baby. Yes. They locked eyes across the room, and ID just knew Avalanche was the one. ID Software's shooter pedigree and Avalanche Studios' mastery of open world chaos had come together to create the wild, explosive shooterverse of Rage 2, where you can go anywhere and shoot anything. It's got guns, vehicle combat, over-the-top action, and a beautiful, fully explorable open world.
Woo!
I've admired Avalanche Studios for years, and it was great to honor such a talented team, says ID Software Studio Director Tim Willits. I really believe we have something special in Rage 2, the best of both studios working together to create something unique.
Unique.
An open world super shooter of some proportions.
It's a jar of dirt.
It's really more of a post-apocalypse. In years following an asteroid's devastation, mankind has started to build pockets of civilization. Cities have sprung up and have kind of been restored to these population hubs, including Vineland, where Walker's story begins. Completely walled off from the outside world, bloodthirsty gangs fight over turf and resources. Vineland stands as a bastion of hope for the future.
The future.
Without spoiling too much of the game's intro, we can simply say, authority is why we can't have nice things. Walker soon must leave his home and fight for survival and the survival of what little good remains in the world. Yeah, we learned in the first raids that authority is not for people. They let their power get to their heads.
So, usual BS-ery.
Yep.
Lovely. Bunches of coconuts.
You can seamlessly explore and explode the wide open wasteland. The wasteland is a big place, and Walker's going to have to fight for every inch of it. Take an airboat ride across the swamplands, explore a city that time forgot, now overtaken by vegetation and hidden dangers. Headed to the Crack, a vast chasm that has sprung up in the middle of the desert. You can even venture through mutant-infested sewers and high-tech authority labs if you're feeling. With Avalanche Studios sharing the helm with ID Software, chaotic world exploring.
Ooh.
If you can see it, you can drive it. And there's no need to travel the world on foot, because why hoof it when you can ride in style? Monster trucks, gyrocopters, ice cream trucks. Walker's spoiled for choice in the world. Each vehicle is wasteland ready and fully rigged to wreck shop. If you can see it, you can drive it. And if you can drive it, you can kick ass with it. Get ready for some pedal to the metal, fuel-soaked destruction. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's always time to bring out the big guns. You want guns? We got guns. Big guns, bigger guns, slightly smaller guns that have big booms, fully upgradable guns, guns with a that juggle people in the air like those big blow-up balls at beach parties, and guns that are actually just a slang term for Walker's arms when he gets punchy.
Huh.
Yeah, we've got guns.
Huh.
We've got wing sticks too.
Ooh.
Some might argue that a wing stick is really the main character of Race 2. We're still on Team The wing stick is a close second, at least in our hearts. With new and improved upgradable capabilities, including an explosive new finishing move, the stick will leave your enemies breathless, because they'll be super dead.
Oh, that's
This
fair.
new wing stick also features a handy dandy tracking of which will let Walker bend its trajectory around corners and turn it into a nasty little homing missile. The wing stick. That was a fun thing to use. First rage.
Yep.
You're the last ranger, but what does that mean? Race 2 picks up 2 decades after the end of the first game. Nicholas Rain is off doing whatever middle-aged badasses do, and Ranger Walker has come to pick up the slack, defending the wasteland from the Authority. I wonder if you'll be able to meet Nicholas Rain.
Maybe.
All the Rangers are dead, hunted by Authority. Now Walker is the last man standing, and it's up to him to use all the tools at his disposal, including his newfound Ranger ability. The Rangers are an elite group of individuals, or make that individual, uniquely suited to kicking ass and conveniently forgetting to jot down any names. God damn it.
Of course they had to make the joke. Of course.
Oh yeah, you definitely have some dope superpowers. Thanks to the sweet, sweet Arcist blood flowing through Walker's veins, he's able to harness special nanotrite abilities, turning him into a wasteland version of a superhero. He'll rain down destruction from above with a slam, but impair his Wilt Chamberlain-esque vertical leap thanks to double jump, with his lightning-fast dash to tear across the battlefield in style. Also featured in his standard gameplay demo during E3 was Walker's Shatter ability, the power to hit his enemies with a lethal kinetic blast, giving Walker some much-needed breathing room, and sometimes outright making their heads explode. Yeah. So much option at his disposal, Walker can chain his abilities in different ways, effortlessly flowing between using his guns, gadgets, and powers. Then, when he wants to unleash extra hell, he can trigger Overdrive, an absolutely ridiculous skill that lets him push his weapons beyond the limits and grants them unique new attributes. You want mayhem? That's what Overdrive's for. The Authority is back. The Authority has been from its loss at the hands of Nicholas Rain in the first game, but now it's back with a mission, and Walker will need his entire arsenal of weapons and powers if he's going to stop it. The Authority is tearing the wasteland apart, hunting down all remaining Arcists in the world. General Cross, remember him? Is also still alive and leading Authority in a bloody chase. The dude just won't die. I know, I thought we killed him in the first game. God damn it. Thought he was dead when we blew up that base.
Guess not.
Walker's Rogues Gallery is decidedly roguish. The world is a dangerous, messed up place outside the towering walls of Vineland. The Authority isn't before working against Walker. Factions have spread up on the wasteland and laid claim to anything they can. War and death are all they know, and now Walker has been thrown into the middle of everything. There are the River Hogs. What the fuck kind of a name is that? Who have taken over the swamp. You call yourself River Hogs, but you took over the swamp. What is wrong with people?
Shh.
The Abaddon mutants have made their home in the sewers. Abaddon mutants. What the fuck? The mysterious and technocentric immortal Shrouded. Oh great, the Shrouded are back.
Guess so.
Own the Dune Sea territory. God damn it, I thought we destroyed them. And then there's the Goon Squad. We got a good look at in the E3 presentation. The Goon Squad is a real faction of wasteland. Dramatic nature makes them highly dangerous. They spread throughout the world like the locusts, leaving a trail of ruin, instead of the piracy and plunder of the River Hogs or the careful expansionism that would trip me up there. An honorable combat of the immortal Shrouded, the Goon Squad engaged in hyper-violence filled with wanton destruction and murder. If he has any hope of surviving, Walker will need to face off against these mutants, madmen alike, in the fight for the future.
Ho! The future!
The future.
The future!
The future.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
Alright, so for those of you who joined the stream, thank you for joining the stream. If you are watching this live on Twitch, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you are watching this live on Twitch, do not forget to follow to be notified of next time I go live. As well, if you are watching this after the fact over on YouTube, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video. And I shall see you all next time. And remember, Hail Sithis.